Hello everyone and welcome to a new game dev stream. We had some technical issues here today. Another live stream fail, I think. Not that bad though, not that bad. Anyway, let's get started. We were working on going to add a gold icon here. We're gonna ignore it. We're not gonna do it last time. And hey, Warmazur! Welcome! I did not expect to see you today. I'm glad you're here. How are you? I added the chat on the screen. Now people can see the chat. I don't know if I can see the kick icon. Oh my god. I don't know if that'll be a problem though. Is there a way I can disable? I'll keep the platform icons for now. I'm doing good, doing good. I don't know. I don't have any plans for the stream, so we're just gonna roll with it and see what happens. I was gonna add the gold icon. I did not have time for this, and I did not spend time looking for it, and I'm just gonna be YOLOing this stream. I'm just gonna work on UI stuff, I think. Just landing some stuff and see where it lands. Just dropping stuff on UI nodes. Because I want to work on the alchemy crafting and whatnot. I did not even start looking for it. Life happened, a bunch of stuff happened, and I just decided to just stream. But I do know I have a gold icon somewhere. I just need to find it. I remember I know I have a list of oh shit. Wait. I just remembered. I have a list of icons that I wanted to add to the game somewhere. And I forgot about it. I don't know if I'll be able to find it right now, though. Do I? No. Nope. I'll look for it later. I just want to do UI stuff today. Yeah. the icon is hanging out there somewhere. The file too. I don't know. I'm just gonna YOLO this stream. I'm gonna stream for about an hour, maybe a little bit more. Let's just build on UI stuff. I want to work on the alchemy menu first. By the way, Warmazur, what brings you back? I'm curious. Is it the interaction? Is it the commentary? Is it the energy of the stream? You don't need to say it. I'm just curious. A notification. That's so bluntly honest. Well, I'm glad the notification helped. I'm glad. Oh, that's so funny. I did not expect that answer. All right, let's do this. Let's work on the UI. Hold on, I need to turn off the speaker. I think it's gonna sound on stream. Let me see. Oh yeah, you guys heard it. Okay, let's just do UI stuff. Let's forget about the game, and I'm just gonna YOLO this. I'm cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's just do a panel container. Yeah. Make this big. And then, so in Skyrim we have. If I remember, you have like all the ingredients on the left side. So let's do an HBox container. Actually, we could do like a split. I just do an HBox. It's more generic for testing purposes. This goes and then here we want the V box. We had the label here and some let's just do healing leaf. Let's just make some items here. Healing leaf, rabbit's ear, giant's I'm just, this one is from Skyrim, giant's toe, I think. I'm just gonna make some stuff. We want another label too. This one's just ingredients. Then let's see what else. Let me make this. There's a way to hide this. Oh, this. Yeah. And then I think I want something like a preview. Oh yeah, so Skyrim on the right side, they have like a preview of the items. Maybe this should be like a tree. Let's do an item list. Maybe this seems more fitting, like healing leaf. Let's make this expand. Yeah, this looks way better than rabbit's ear. Then giant's toe. This looks well more like Skyrim now. This is gonna be a simple list, and then I want the ingredients label here. And then you go like clicking here, and then something spawns on the right side. And this is too small. One that's bigger. So let's make a minimum custom size on the x-axis. Let's do, I don't know, 100 pixels. This looks weird. I'm just gonna let me make this center at least. Center and center. Yeah. Let's do alchemy UI. So we have ingredients. We click and we get something here. Now what do we get on the right side? Let's think about this a little. So Skyrim has a icon. We want a texture. I think we also want a center container because the texture is usually centered. Let me just use the Godot icon here. Icon.svg. I'm gonna throw the Godot icon there. And then we want to expand this, the X. And this also we want to expand it. We're gonna add things to the bottom. And then something that I liked in Skyrim. Yeah, it's bad to set pixels. I don't usually set pixels. What I do is instead of using percentage, at least in Godot, you can use like a number of nodes that expand either vertically or diagonally, and then the engine will properly set the percentage for you. But yeah, just for when I'm like rapid testing things like this, I just set percentages and whatnot, and then when I run it, I usually do this test where I'm just like messing around with the UI to see how it responds, and then I fix stuff. That's what I do in the this menu. So it's 100 node, not pixel. What do you mean? Like everything node? I think right now it's pixel. Right now what I did is this is pixel stuff. So this is bad design for UI, what I'm doing right here. Just because I'm testing things quickly and I want to like get it over with. I don't know if there's a way to set the percentage here. I don't think so. Yeah, the width is no, yeah, the width is not 100. No. The width is pixels. So let me show you that actually. So we could do a HBox container. It's just an example. So if I expand this, no, actually this is what I want. The anchors, yeah. And I add a button. and I expand it. Let's do it on the x-axis. Yeah. If I keep adding like empty controls, not here, here, on the outside there, and I expand it too. You see how it splits? And if I add another one, it keeps. This is by percentage, so it's splitting the screen on equal sizes. This is usually what I do in Godot. If I want like a fourth of the screen on the x-axis, I just do something like this, and then I can do the same on the y-axis. I would need to wrap this around on another container. But yeah, this node system is really nice. Usually, I'm adding like all these empty nodes. It's usually very cheap because they don't really do anything. Just messing around with like the weights of how the nodes are separated. I mean, the width and height are calculated. But yes, you're right. Here, pixels, bad design. Really bad. This is awful. Not recommended. I'm just using it for testing purposes. Ratio. I wonder if there's a... I don't think there's... Hold on. Now you're making me curious. I don't think there's anything... Oh, that's right. There's the aspect ratio container here that you can use also in Godot.
It's a notification for Wilson.
Oh my god, Google. Everyone's hearing you, Google. What's that notification? Hold on, I'll be back really quick. Cause I don't remember what reminder I set, so I forgot already. I'll be back really quick. I'll go get my phone. It's nothing important. Not. Okay. But anyway, yeah, I forgot about this aspect ratio container. This is something rather new, if I remember. When I started using Godot, this did not exist. So I just forgot about it. I never used it. I should use it though. I really should, because my UI game is a bit outdated by now. They also added the HFlow container, I think. Yeah, and VFlow container. These are so nice. This is for like adding items to a specific size or something. How long I've been using Godot? I forgot. Hold on. I think almost 8 years. Hold on. We can dig into it really quick. I forgot. I remember. We're just gonna go YOLO into it. Gitbot.com, Godot engine, Godot. So when I started using it, I was submitting pull requests. There's a bunch of pull requests that have not moved forward. That's okay. So somewhere at the very end, when was this? Yeah, 2017. This sounds right. I think this was the year that I moved from Cocos 2DX over to Godot. Because Godot had everything I needed, and I started to figure out, oh wait, we need to fix a bunch of stuff, like some seg faults that I was stumbling upon. There was a bunch of like bugs that I kept stumbling upon, like a leak in the bullet physics server, a bunch of other leaks. This was me trying to change something that I thought was good for the engine. It was not. But yeah, it's been 9 years on and off. But yeah, I've been here since the early days of Godot. I think since 2.0, since 2 point something, and I started and the changes that I was applying were scheduled for the 3.0 engine. Oh, you've been only programming for 5 years. Ooh, cool. Yeah, I mean, in 5 years you can still learn a lot. I've been programming for since I was what 22 or something. I started programming after I graduated. Actually, a lot. That was 20. When did I graduate? I think it was 2012. Yeah, that's when I graduated. No, that's a lie. 2013. That's when I graduated from college. I think ever since then I started programming. So let's say 13 years, somewhat. But a bunch of those were not professionally though. That was just me learning a bunch of stuff. I really got hooked in programming so bad. Mm. I was gonna do what? Hold on. I was talking about. Oh yeah, I was talking about this node. Let me actually show it because I like it. H flow container. So what? No, I don't want the flow container. I just want the H flow one. Yeah. So what this does is you can add a bunch of let's just do buttons. We can make them bigger. Just do something, I don't know, 100, 20 or oh, that's way too big. 140, and then when you keep adding them, it will like rearrange them for you automatically. It's so cool, and you can have different sizes too. So this is really nice for and when you resize the screen too. Let me see if it works. If I remember, if you resize it, this is like, I forget what this is called in HTML. I don't know if it's like flow something, but this has a name in HTML. I don't know what it is. I forget. But this is such a nice control. Yes, flex. Yes, I think that's right. I think it's flex. Yeah. I remember messing around with something like this in HTML at some point when I was digging into it. But here it's just called H flow container. Yep. Anyway, let's go back to it. And here I wanted to add. Let's keep it simple. Let's do a center container. No, I think a grid container makes sense. And then we're gonna do again like crappy design. It's way too much. Then we're gonna add some labels. We're gonna set the columns to 2. And then, can I center them? Ooh, nice. So we have like, let me make this bigger. Because I know each item in, oh gosh, I need to look at it. Because I remember each item in Skyrim has like property 1. And then it's like, they have different properties. And it's settled, it's done like something like this. And then, if I remember, I want to duplicate this node. I think down here, no, like something like here. No, not there. Here. Wait, here. Okay, no, give me center. And I think it's like healing leaf. This would be when you select healing leaf, we get like a healing leaf here. Text, and then I know we get some properties in Skyrim, but I don't remember. I want to check it real quick because I don't remember what the names are. I could probably vibe code this, but it's so much processing just for something that we can see from a screenshot. I'm digging into Skyrim Alchemy UI. I think I'm gonna play a video on YouTube really quick and see. And we're getting ads. I don't want to watch the ad. I'll wait a little. Can I get so many ads? I need an ad blocker. I need to fix my setup for looking stuff like this in videos. Unless this is, oh no, this is featuring plugins. Oh gosh, I really need to do a stream with with Skyrim to this, or play on my own. A Limbo AI, so Godot. No, Godot does not have an integrated AI. No, this is a plugin that I support. I should use Brave, yeah, Brave browser at least for here, for streaming. I don't really use Brave. I should use Firefox. But yeah, Limbo AI is an extra plugin developed by. I know it's Limbo, not his name. I forgot his actual name. I don't know where I can see it here. I don't think I can see it. Miscellaneous. Introduction. He does not have. Wow. I don't remember. No, yeah. There's no way you can see. Nope. AI everywhere anyway. Yep, AI everywhere. But this is not like LLM things. This is just behavior trees. What else do we got? HSM hierarchy state machines, I forget. Hierarchical state machines, yeah. And some other stuff. I think it's mostly just that. Behavior trees and oh yeah, and the behavior trees which are like repended with BT. Hierarchies. It's hard for me to say. English is my second language, and I have a lot of trouble with a lot of words that are like tongue twisters for me. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, this is just for behavior trees. I can actually show one behavior tree, I think. Oh no, I think I removed it, did I? I know this is under assets. Here, I have. Is it here? Or is it under game? I think it's game AI. I have an AI folder where I have no, it's not this. So much noise that I have on so many files here. Wait, where's my behavior tree? Oh, Limbo AI tasks trees. Oh, here. Yeah, this is an example of one of them. This is for I was implementing a controller for a what was a platformer game, I think. Yeah, this is for the platformer one. I was just using the behavior tree, but it's far easier and far better to compartmentalize, to use both the HSM to get to a state and then inject a behavior tree under the HSM on this under the state limbo state node, because it's a really nice way to have very complex logic, but at a higher level you have this hierarchical state machine that lets you sort of abstract the like all this stuff per state, which is really nice. I think a bunch of games do that as well, and there's a really nice GDC talk about it. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go back to UI stuff. I think I want to keep this one this way. I need to come up with the properties and figure out how the recipe system is gonna work with this, because I like how Skyrim works. You get the item, you can eat the item and you can figure out one of the properties, and that increases your alchemy level. And crafting potions also increases your alchemy level. So I'm just gonna keep it this way. Let's just go ahead and do the other one. And I think I'm just gonna YOLO this and do this, because the other menu, the crafting menu, is sort of the same thing, the blacksmithing menu. And instead of having this, you get like sword. What else? Like, I don't know, like armor or bow. Actually, all three menus are kind of the same thing. I wish I had Skyrim here installed. I don't. Because I remember all three menus, the enchanting menu, the blacksmithing menu, and the alchemy menu. I mean, no, the alchemy. Blacksmithing and enchanting were basically sort of the same thing, which is a nice interface. I want to tweak it and make it a little bit more complex, because I want the players to be able to grab the properties and play with them. Skyrim. It's a game. Hold on, I can show it. This game, the game that I'm making, this mini RPG, is like a mini version of Skyrim, mixed in with hold on. This is the game, Skyrim. You have dragons you can fight. You have spells. There's the alchemy system. There's a bunch of NPCs you can talk to. The story is huge. There's so many quests that you can do. And what I like about it is the leveling system. You're not a gamer? Oh, I definitely am a gamer. That's why I'm making a game. I love games. And making a game feels like writing a book to an extent, but it's so much more fulfilling for me. Because I'm not only writing a book, I'm also writing the feelings into it. And that's a wild statement. I mean, it's not a wild statement. It's like a wild feeling when you are like, oh, this feels good, and you can keep adding stuff to the game. It's like you're coding juice into the game, adding juice. This is a really fun game. Let's get this out of here. So I think I'm gonna be done with the UI for now, because I kind of like this, but I forgot how the property systems work. Yeah, making it as I like. Yeah, because I love Skyrim. Don't get me wrong. Like, you get a bunch of, like, I got a really bunch of satisfaction from it. But what I did not like from the RPG games is that there's like a ceiling to your power to an extent, and there's always going to be a ceiling. But there's games like Tibia where there's no power ceiling, and grinding is part of the fun, figuring out how to grind and how to level up. And that process of figuring things out is something that I like, that I really like. And you need to figure out how to get out of like an experience hole, or your money. You need to figure out how to make money because you're running low and you want to buy something, or you need money to buy something. So I really like how complex the dynamics can be, and how in terms of how the game is, how the emergent gameplay comes out of the elements that you have in the game. I want to another game that this game is inspired by is Baroque. It's a very simple RPG for, I think it was the Sega system. It's very minimalistic. It's also RPG, but you get like these crazy items that synergize that are it's awesome. I see. I experienced this with Albion Online. Oh, Albion Online. I've never heard of that game. Sounds like an MMO. I wanna take a quick peek at it. Albion Online. Oh yeah, yes, yes. Wait, this looks more like a MOBA. Not sure. I don't know. I'm confused. But it looks amazing. No, no, this is not a MOBA. I don't know. It looks amazing. It looks fun to play. I'm just looking at screenshots right now of screen. Oh gosh. Okay, let's drop this for now. I'm gonna drop the. That's the. Where is that located? I think so. Was that the root of the alchemy? What is? Oh, this is the aura. That's the shader that I was working on. What is this? Oh, that got saved. I don't want that. Get out of here. Delete. What is this? Oh, this was me testing a bunch of stuff. I think I was testing animations. Yeah, I was testing these animations. I'm setting up one of the tile sets. I'm gonna leave that there for a second. This is what I get for having no plan. This is what I get for having absolutely no plan. So let's just test the game real quick and see what else needs to be fixed. I have not played it a while ago, but I remember from what you said, exploring the system. Oh yes, yeah. I really liked exploring Tibia, which is the game I talked about earlier with the infinite power leveling. The problem about that game is that if you go exploring, well, it's not a problem. It's exciting. If you go exploring and you go the wrong way, you're gonna get killed. You are gonna get killed. The monsters are way too strong. They're gonna crush you. And that's something that I want to add to this game. Like, you're gonna explore, but you gotta be careful. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You're gonna get stepped on so bad. You gotta fucking run. And the problem with Tibia is that it was way too punishing. Like, you could spend hours getting experience, and when you died, you lost the experience. You could lose days, and you would also lose all of the items that you got on you, because you would drop your backpack. It was so insane, yeah. And you could go and find your body, but you would risk dying again if you are poor. And it was so bad. It was so bad. So frustrating. I was a teenager when I was playing that game. And oh gosh, the whole thing was just so frustrating. But I really liked it. Like the rush that I got from killing a monster that I was not able to kill because it was way too strong when I started, and I had to train for, I don't know, months to kill it. It was an insane, awesome feeling. And I don't think I want to make this game that hard. I want to make this game hard to an extent, but at the same time, I want the game to give you some warnings, like, hey, you go in here, you're gonna get screwed up, you know. So, okay, actually, let me go connect the controller, because I remember there were some issues with how the input was being handled with the joypad. Is the controller connected? It is connected. Okay. Let's take the joypad for spin, because I know we have some issues with input. Okay, so when we start the game, I can move with the joypad. Can I go to the menu? I can. Can I go back? I can. Extras, credits. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, this is weird here. But it's going back is weird. I just want to be able to press UI cancel. I think actually not bad to fix this right now though. Yeah, I actually want to fix this right now. So when I press UI cancel here, I want this to go back to this button to back. This is the credits menu. And then here, what I want to do is have a how can you test this that the controller is working? Yeah, I just tried basically every time. Yeah, it's really hard to test input because sometimes you get some nodes that eat the input that you enter from the controller or from or if you click the control or whatever, one of these nodes, if you click and then you press a button, sometimes you so those controls eat the input and it's so annoying. It's so hard to debug sometimes. I actually spent one of the streams of finding a bug with the pause menu because something was eating the input when I was clicking on the screen. But yeah, handling input in a game is just a pain in the ass. It's so hard to find stuff. Anyway, we have the credits menu back button here. So what we can do is on GUI, actually no, on input. I think there's no input function here. There is not. So we're gonna do that here. Right now I'm just gonna make sure that we see the input because sometimes the input handling is a bit weird here, depending on which node is focused. And Godot went dark. I'm using the development version of Godot, and we get weird stuff sometimes. Anyway, go back here, and I wanna close this. Oh, okay. I'll show the code right now. Just give me a second. I wanted to close this. How do I close this? Here. I was working here. Oh, that's true. You cannot see that code right there. Let me change the window around here. Make it a tad bigger. I was working here in this function. So we're just gonna run the game really quick and then go into the... I'm using the joypad right now. And we go into credits and then we see the event. So I should be able to do what I want here. So what I want to do is if the input event... I have an example here. I think it's UI cancel I use, right? Yeah, this. Isn't it this? So if the input, what we want to do is the credits menu back button, the grab focus. We want to grab focus here, and this should do it. Let me run the game again. No, I don't want that. Go back. Well, this works. Extras, credits. So if I'm messing around here and I open this up and I'm like, oh, what's this? Oh. And I click here. Oh, this is so bad. If I click the UI cancel, it goes... Oh no. Oh no. First bug, that's true. But if I click back here, we go back to the button that I want. So this is fine. The problem is when they open a one of these pop-ups. Because at this point, oh, that's awful. Wait, I'm controlling the wrong window. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So wait, how do we handle this? There's a pop-up window here, right? You can have the same bug in tablets. Oh no. Like handling input is so bad. It's so strange. Okay, so what we want to do is there's a pop-up here, I think. Oh, there's no pop-up. Um, so what am I using? A scroll container, which is this. And this highlighting, I don't like this highlighting either. The highlighting in the buttons is fine, but here looks so weird. And I need to fix the focus here too. Anyway, let's dig into. Actually, let's first work on the focus here. So what I want to do is, for now, let's save this. I want to work on the focusing thing. This should be an easy fix. I think it's just on the focus. Um, what was that with the audio? Maybe I'm having some issues with the play. Oh, this. I don't want this. So now when I go into the credits menu, extras, credits. Ah, beautiful. There's no white thing and I can click and there's nothing. Okay, and now we want to focus the first thing. This is done in the code for, I think it's in the tree. Okay, let me make this bigger again. So in the tree, we add wait. No, this is bad. I don't like this. We're already grabbing the focus here. But I do not like this. I think there's a way. Let me hide this window really quick. And no, it's not here. Did I forget my bindings for hiding the window? I think I did. I'm just gonna move the window to another screen really quick. So in tree, we have tree item as well. And I think the tree item can grab the focus, right? Use focus. Oh no, it's selected. And that's what I was doing here, wasn't I? But how are we creating create? No, tree create item. So we create the first item. We do licenses. So the very, hold on. It's just this at the bottom. So I need to choose the very last one. When do we do design? Oh no, don't tell me we just loop over the wait, this is a nightmare. No, it's not a nightmare. Because I should be able to just grab the very last so the tree should have a like a count, right? Like a tree item count. Count. Or maybe no. Hold on, give me the API, just the API. So select it. Because I want the very last tree item. Oh no, this, oh gosh, this is a nightmare. I do remember some key bindings. There's a bunch that are just memory, muscle memory by now. That I honestly sometimes I just don't know what I'm even consciously doing, but I know that I'm doing things on screen. uh hmm. Same. Yeah, it gets to the point where your brain is like, bro, I don't even need to remember this. My hands just move. They just do things. And I'm like, yeah, just do them. I don't need to think about these things. Oh gosh, this is a nightmare because I mean the tree has a bunch of tree items. So all these entries, this is a tree item. This is a tree item. This is like these are all tree items. So how the am I supposed to? Oh wait, I think I know how. I think I know how. I can just brute force it a little. Um. So let me just go back to here. So here we are adding. Oh wait, so these are the copyright entries, right? Special thanks. Um. So where am I adding the design one? I think I need to take a look at the credits data. Design. Oh no. I forgot this works this way. So you have like the top level role and then the sub role, like programming, game programming leader, localization, and then or they did so how the am I supposed to figure this out? I think I'm just gonna play with the, so we got a root tree item. I know there's a way to select the next one, I think. Select. Maybe I can just select previous. Oh. Maybe I can do this. Oh, that doesn't seem bad at all. So we just get previous and then, okay, let's move this back to the engine. We're just gonna play with this a little. So we have the root tree item. And then we add a bunch of other tree items to it, right? Yeah. So I can just use the licenses tree item and then go and get the previous one, I think. So at this point, we're done populating everything. So I should be able to just do it here. Get previous. Maybe this works, right? Let me just print the tree items themselves and see what we get. So we get two different ones. Okay, that looks good. Can I get the text? Get text from the column 0. I'm saying here get text because I need to see what it is that we are. So licenses to the artist. So wait, I need to get the next visible. Get next visible. Oh, I need to wrap. I think I need to wrap around, right? Oh gosh, what did I do? What did I do? No. No, I just screwed up my... it's too large. No, not huge, large. Then I think here, I think I need to wrap through. So otherwise we get a null node. We go here. Wait, so we... What? Then what if I get the next visible? I'm getting an empty one. Oh, because we wrap around into the root node and then we go... Wait. See you later. It's 2 a.m. Go sleep. Thank you for hanging out, Warmasur. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good night. See you later. First. 3 visible. I can just do 3 items. The way this works to oh, beautiful. I don't think I need to do the wraparound. Noise. Noise. Now it has the very first node selected. Okay. For joypad input is clickable. This looks good to me now. I don't know what to do about this. I think, and this is fine. So I'm just gonna start by adding that change here. We go with lazy git really quick. I want to add line by line. I think, hold on, I think it's just space. No, it's not space. Oh, I think it's S, is it? No. No, it's not S. Oh, select line by lines. A. Mm, fix. Yeah, fix. Credits menu. Joypad selection. Oh wait, no. We want to also fix something else. I forgot. I think we can just remove. Because we have something, some grab focus around here. I don't know if we need all this code, so I'm just gonna take this and do this here. I'm gonna comment this and then let's do run. Yeah, this line is just fine. Just don't need to do it. Wait, I'm assuming it's fine. Hold on. Let's actually test it. Can I? No, I cannot move the UI because the tree does not have the focus. Makes sense. So this should actually work. Yeah. Sweet. Now we're talking. There's no other grab focus around here. No. Okay. Now we are gonna add. No. Actually, why not using lazy git here? We're not vibe coding today. Not yet, anyway. Focus. Probably some formatting that needs to be fixed. Stashed changes conflicted with hook autofixes. What? Git stash. Is there a way to? I think there's a way to list the stash. Yeah, git stash list. There are no stash changes. Really? Are we okay now? Oh gosh. The GDScript formatting command thing is a bit weird. Now when I commit this change, remove tree focus, which is confusing for visibility. No, for just confusing in terms of UI focus. Tree focus, which credits menu tree focus. Which UI is focused. I did not like commit that commit message. Change. Add alchemy. UI draft. We're gonna fix that later. And Yeah, this is gonna be a short stream, like I said at the beginning. So we are going to be ending the stream right here. For anyone who's watching, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Next time I'll make sure to get the gold icon because we want to keep adding items, and I'll make sure to have some screenshots at least from the Skyrim game, from the alchemy menu, and actually all the crafting menus, because I want to replicate a bunch of the UI but also add some tiny bits for this game. Anyway, that's it for today, and let's roll the credits. Stream participants, Warmazur, thank you so much for hanging out today and talking with us on stream, with me on stream, because there was no one else here, I think. As for anyone else who was lurking or just watching after the stream ends, thank you for being part of the stream. I really appreciate your support. And I'll see you guys. Yes, your support, your constant support, because I keep seeing so many views on so many videos, and I'm so happy about it. But I mean, no, but thank you, really, thank you. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.